Right, hey everybody. I haven't done a video in a while, and what I'm going to decide to do here is just a little tutorial. So I've been flying FPV for a while. It's one of my other hobbies. This isn't related to air guns at all, but maybe this technique you could use for other applications. It's not generally related to air guns, or I mean drones. You could use this for a lot of things. So you like this? Look at this. This is pretty, isn't it? Hides all those wires. This is what it looks like before you put the shrinking on there. This is, what's that? Saw it on another dude's channel, and it's just paracord. You just pull the center out. I wish I had bright paracord, but all I have is this camouflage stuff. So, well, what this is about is getting these little wires through here is kind of a tricky ordeal. And then I got heat shrink on there because I had to lengthen the wires. I added some bigger gauge wires because I like to tuck my, well, I'm fixing this one because this is one of my favorite little, well, it's my only good 3-inch drone quadcopter. And so I'm fixing this one because my ESC this was a bind and fly, which it means you get it and it has a receiver, and you just bind it to your radio and then you can fly it. You change some settings and then it's ready to go. So the ESC went out in it, and so sometimes you got to fix these things. And I've built a couple, and I'm in the process of building like 2 or 3 5-inch that I don't really have time to do anything. But I like flying this, so we're gonna fix it to print a new design and print a new. This holds some things and an LED, and it's pretty slick. Either way, this tutorial, it's about how you get this over these wires. So it's, as you can see, it's little. So let's just turn on the light. You probably see better. No, you can't see better. But you can. Let's zoom in here. See those wires? Just like, geez, how do you put all those wires into that? So anyway, I don't want to struggle with this for too long. So what you do is you get your, if you have a drinking straw, you can get one of those. The size doesn't really matter because you slice it, cut a slice, so it's one piece. You can unroll it. So what you do is you put it around your wires here. This will be all unedited too, by the way, because I don't have time to edit. And what I do have time to do is show you how a little trickery for some drone people. I had some FPV dudes sub to my channel. I only have a little bit, just a little teasers of the FPV stuff on my channel. I don't push it. I'm not looking to get paid. I fly for fun, but I can show you how to do this. So you got your thing on there. You've tucked all your wires within the straw, right? You got it in there, and then you kind of like twist up the end here so you can fit this on there thusly. And then continue to sort of work it on down on there. This is something I thought was cool because it protects your wires and it looks pretty sick. And like, not a lot of people do it. It's the first dude I've ever seen putting paracord on there, and I was like, what is that? And then in the comments it says, oh, it's just paracord. I'm like, Paracord, huh? Well, how do we do this? So you kind of got to wiggle it around. Ugh. Eventually you get it on there. Work it down on there with your fingernails. The shrink tube is in the solder. That makes it a little bit tougher to get it past there. But on camera, we're going to get this on here in less than, hopefully, a minute. So you kind of have to use I thought I had some pliers. Of course I don't. Wow. Amazing. Well, we'll continue to struggle. Oh, it's much easier with pliers. I'm gonna find these things. Quickly. I found some. They are not ideal, but they will function for what we need it for, which is this. Oh, please don't do that. See, now we got the zooming up. Dude, the line sucks. Alright, see, we got that on there. And we'll zoom in on here. See that? Now we will just hold on to here, and you pull it out. Voila! And you can wiggle it around there. You can flatten your wires out and kind of orient them how you want inside of there. But then you put the shrink tube on there, and then the stuff doesn't fray out like it's starting to do here. But before you put the paracord on there, you cut it, and then you gotta singe the little ends with the wire, with the lighter, so that they don't fray out too bad. You don't want to go crazy because you'll just melt it. But there, that's how you tuck, seemingly large wires or obstructed wires through some paracord sheathing. And you want to guard these because you'll get prop strikes. You chop those up. It's not good. There you go. And then I finished one right there. Looks pretty. I'd like to do some brighter colors. You can get different color paracord, obviously. But I'm cheap and I only have what I have, and that's all, folks.